Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. If you could ask APMEX 2 questions, what would they be? In recent weeks, we've seen quite a bit of interest and excitement with gold and silver, platinum and palladium rising in price. And it's been an exciting time to talk about the precious metals and also about how we can accumulate more or maybe even sell some if we want to take our profits or our gains in the precious metal prices or break even, what have you. It also makes us wonder and talk about the future for the markets and buying and selling gold and silver for sure. Most of you remember that not too long ago I did an interview with APMEX, but it was at a time when prices were lower, and since then my channel has grown some. But it was a part of a series that I did with other bullion dealers, and I interviewed them. But APMEX is known as the largest online precious metals dealer in the world. And they have a reputation for sure in that space of a great variety and selection of bullion and collectible products in the realm of numismatics and precious metals. And those who saw that interview, many of you felt pretty good that your questions were being asked, and we tried to get to as many of them as possible. But I know that some have said, well, I wish I would have asked this, or maybe felt like they didn't quite answer to your satisfaction. But if I was to get an opportunity to interview APMEX again, what would you like to ask? Maybe you missed that interview. And so I wanted to do this video to kind of get an idea, a pulse from the community, that if I was to be able to do an interview and pose your questions to a representative from APMEX, what would you ask? And so what I'm going to do is I want to try to get as many questions as we can for APMEX, just in the opportunity in the case that I'm able to secure an interview. But this, even if it doesn't happen, I want to get just a sense from what people would ask the largest bullion dealer. And maybe it's a generalized question that you would have for all bullion dealers, but it could be something you've always been curious about or what have you. But let's gauge what the pulse of the community is asking. So pose 2 questions, and in your comment you can say whatever you want about the video or what have you, along with your questions, but I want to try to limit comments to the questions themselves, up to 2 for each individual. And that is to just kind of give an idea. Just want to kind of see what is out there, and who knows, we might be able to secure an interview with a representative from APMEX again for a part 2. I know there's been some, there was sort of some talk about it. And so if you could ask 2 questions, what would they be for APMEX? And post them in the comment section below, and then maybe they'll see it. Maybe we'll find a way to compile these, and they can be asked at the next interview. Think about it, and we'll go from there. Post your questions below, and I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude y'all for watching, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.